You know what I'm saying? To get your fix, you know what I'm saying, with the BSide Show. You know what I'm saying? Act like you know what I'm saying? Because I damn sure know. Your boy Chill, Compton's Most Wanted, Dirty Vern, Dirty OGs.
Yeah, I'm back.
We're back, man. It's the BSide Show. Act like you know, every Monday night, man. We got the livest guests coming through, man, doing their thing and
check.
Promoting whatever it is, new shows, new music, new books, whatever it might be, man. We got our next guest in the building.
We got a legend in the house.
Yes, thank you for coming through, man. Go ahead and tell them what it is.
No doubt. Glad to be here.
Thank you, man.
Freeway Rick Ross.
The real Freeway Rick Ross is in the building, man.
Yeah.
That's right. B-Side Show, man. We're glad to have you, bro. Hey, so right off top, man, you've been busy. You've been everywhere, like promoting.
Man,
you got a lot of stuff going on, man.
I got to, man.
Yeah.
You know, when you're independent, you got to go everywhere. You can't, you know, you don't have the luxury of having some record label to move you around, so you got to move yourself around.
That's right.
And especially now with this out now, and you brought a copy, which is dope. But let them know
the
about
Ghetto Bible.
The book. Yeah,
they call it the Ghetto Bible.
That's what it is, right?
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. You know, the publishing companies told me nobody wanted to read my book, so I went out and did it myself. You know, you don't think nobody want to read it? Well, I'm gonna have to show you who wants to read it. So, you know, I hit the road, man. I went out one time for like 8 months. You know, stayed on the road in a van, and it's rough though. You know, and I see why artists, you know, want to get up under the label, you know, that way you can stay in the nice hotels. And
or why some of the bands or groups that travel together get in fights because they're stuck in a van together and all that shit, man. So, so how's the reception been though, man? Getting out
crazy.
there?
You know what I'm saying? My goal is to do 100,000 books independently out the trunk.
Out of the trunk.
Out of the trunk.
Yes.
You know, I already know.
All yours.
So, you know, support your local author. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
so what would you say is like the synopsis inside of this magical book?
Well, you know, when I wrote this book when I was in prison, I had a life sentence without the possibility of parole, and I was just like, damn, they saying you ain't never going home. What can you do for the young people, you know, that's out there on the streets? And what came to me is to share my experience with them, you know, everything that I could remember about the game, everything that I could think of, and I just started writing it, and it just came together, you know, and then I thought, wow, what a masterpiece that a young person could pick up. You know, just say, for instance, one morning a person wake up and they say, you know what, I'm thinking about going into the dope game. Well, they could open up this book, and this book is going to explain to them everything that's going to happen from start to finish. You know, like a lot of people don't know how you get busted in the game. You know, they don't understand that it's probably going to be your friend, your brother, your uncle, your auntie.
Real game right
Heartbreak
there, man.
right there.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody that you kick it with. You know, somebody that you love, and somebody that's supposed to love you. You know, but when the pressure get on, you know, most people turn coat, you know, and start to cooperate with the government. And most people don't really understand that. You know, they think, oh no, my partner ain't gonna tell. You know, he's solid. Well, he might be solid, but you might not be. You know,
and it's not always, you know, money. It could be their fear of actual time, whatever it might be, but there's all kinds of reasons why someone
the feds,
might flip.
you know, when the feds come in, they talk about 40 to life, you know, so that's enough to scare somebody.
Yeah, really
So it's basically your biography.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. Oh,
Hey,
I can't wait to read it.
Hey, and see, one of the things though that I commend you on, bro, is that, and which is I'm sure part of the story here, but you took the time, while you were locked down, you educated yourself.
Yeah.
And you really studied.
I was illiterate when I went to prison. You know, I couldn't read, couldn't write. While I was there, I learned how to read, learned how to write, and I took that time to better myself. You know, even when I didn't know if I was gonna get out, I said that, you know, I still had to make myself better while I was there. You know, one of the things I found out about being in jail is that they make us feel invaluable. You know, you no longer have value to your family because they move you so far away, you know, like to Texas, you know, you from California, now your family you know, if your family want to come to see you, it might cost them $1,500, you know, and you was the breadwinner already, so it's even more strain on you, and then it becomes to the point where your family don't even want to go and see you because it puts so much of a strain on them, and you study losing your value, losing your touch to the community, and that's what the Fed wants to bring to the game. They want to break you all the way down. So what I did is I wanted to find out how I could become more valuable to not only myself but to my community. So I started taking that time studying and making plans and figuring out what I was going to do once I touched the streets.
That's real dope, bro, because you could, you know what I'm saying, you could use it for bad or for good in your experiences. Hopefully we'll show some of these youngsters, that, especially the ones that should not be doing or trying to do that.
No
you
question.
Know, yeah.
Well, you know, it's
like a scared straight.
It's so easy for our kids to pick up the wrong things, you know, because so many of the heroes, you know, with rap music being so drug related, gang related, violence related. A lot of our young people hear that and take it to heart, and even with some of these guys, never gangbang, never sold drugs, you know, never been in the streets, got college degrees, but once they get some money, then they want to be gangsters, and our young people thinking that being a gangster is the way to go, but you know, us from the street know that all the gangsters is trying to get out the streets. You know, that's their goal, is to get out of the streets and not go back into the streets. So, you know, we just got to let our young people know that the goal is to make it out alive. And
that's the other thing, though, that often doesn't get, talked about. I'm sure you touch on it in the book, though, is a lot of the times some of the choices people make, especially in urban communities, is out of necessity. Like there is no choices.
Survival.
Like it's that, and how do I make money, because I don't have, like, I'm not gonna have my college paid for. I'm not gonna do this. So
rich uncles.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
No rich uncles.
It becomes to where
no trust fund.
You fall into that lifestyle, and then
iPads. And
right. And then you have the other side, though, of, like you said, these people that maybe are privileged, and then they're wanting to portray this lifestyle that they don't know when they actually hit the consequences, or actually hit the dude that's bigger than you that is going to catch you in the corner or whatever. You're going to pay that consequence.
Oh, no doubt.
And I'm sure some people will get that out of the book, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. And I tried to touch on that as well. I mean, you know, I really wanted this to be a book from the hood, you know, where it's a real hood story, you know, no make-believe. You know, we didn't need to fictionize the numbers or the streets, because, you know, Cali is so real, man.
It really happened. Like, you have to fucking make that shit up. Like, that shit really happened.
Not fiction.
Man. That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, so how hard was it, though? I wanted to ask, like, you mentioned you came up most of it while you were locked up. You came up with most of the story, but to actually, like you were saying, you have to reaccount some of these things.
Oh man, that was like one of the best things I ever did.
Oh really? Life. Like therapy?
Oh man, like, you know, you have to sit down. You know, I'm sitting in the courtroom, right, and the judge is telling me I'm finna get a life sentence, and I want to know, how did it happen? Yeah. You know, it's like you sitting in a chair, and they like telling you, like, you know, you ruined your life. You know, you just F your whole life off. You're done. You're through. You know, hang it up forever. And you like sitting there, and you're like, how did I do that? You know. Yeah, you know, you talking about 28, 30 years, and they saying that you're done. You know, but you know, when I was growing up, it was times I didn't know if I would make it past 23, 24. Yeah, you know, when you're out in the streets, you living fast, you're young. You know, you packing guns, you know, and you're in that life, you know. It's like,
and that's
I don't know no better, you know.
That's a common, you know, thought process of people that do grow up in that environment. It's like you don't know, and you don't think. Oftentimes, you're not gonna make it to 30 or whatever.
No, you think everybody all over the world carry guns like that and ride around with guns, and this is just the way life is, you know. You don't know that there's people that never saw a gun. And it's people that the police never pulled over, you know, never had to sit on the curb. And,
you know, learn what you live.
Hey, so have you heard any, like, being on the road and stuff like that? I'm sure have you heard any cool, inspiring stories from some of the people that might have checked out the book?
Oh, my God.
You write a book just on that, probably.
A separate book. Right?
I had a guy that said he read my book while he was in prison, and he wrote all of the stuff down in his Bible. Wow. And then it was a guy that gave me the name and said that this is the Ghetto Bible. You know, I mean, it's been those kind of stories. A lady told me that she had a 14-year-old daughter, and she went somewhere and she left the daughter in the car. She had just bought the book, and she said when she came out of the place where she was at, the daughter started reciting the book to her and telling her all about what had happened in the book and how it happened, but yeah, we've been getting some great testimonies. The book is definitely a plus, and you know, the stuff that I plan on adding to the book, you know, that I'm gonna add it to myself, because one of the things that I'm really fighting right now is poverty in the black and brown community. I don't know if you heard about it, but there was an article came out about 2 weeks ago, and they said in 20 years blacks will be totally broke, and 10 years after that Hispanics will be totally broke as well. And that's something that, you know, we need to work on as a community. We need to figure out how do we get our people employed, how do we keep work for them.
Better resources.
Yeah. So, you know, I'm attacking that cannabis industry hard right now too, you know.
Yeah.
Because that's definitely a way for us to parlay that money back into businesses, into the hood.
That's important, what he just said right there. And here's the thing too, and we talk about it a lot on the show, is, you know, mainstream media, of course, they're not gonna, you know, show these relationships, but a lot of black and brown is working together. You know, sometimes it doesn't get shown but people are making moves together, money together, and it's a good thing, and we need to continue that, man.
They're realizing that there's power in numbers.
Oh,
you know?
no doubt.
And if we did come together,
we stronger together than we are apart. Right. You know, and for real, a lot of the stuff that I believe that goes on in the community, I believe is created by the media, because they'll take an incident and blow it out of proportion, and having everybody thinking that
that's the way everything is. Like, you know, I trip on that.
So, you know, it's so important for us, you know, as a community, to let our young people know, especially that we all really the same. You know, just because your skin is brown and mine is black and his is white, we all still really the same, and we all should respect each other to the utmost. You know, I believe in treating people the way I want to be treated. You know, and I always done that, and I've always been treated just the way that I treat other people.
That's real right there, man. And
man, what a sensational
real shit.
story.
Yeah, real shit right there. What we're gonna do is play a quick video. We'll be right back. A couple more things to talk about. We'll let you know where you guys can get the book and all
Rick
that
Ross
stuff.
in the
Let's do
building.
it.
BSide. Be right back.
Yo, representing the Project Blow, this abstract brew.
I'm Micah 9. Ooh. All daily mixed with Smelly Jism, high definition.
And you are tuned in to the BSideShow.net every Monday. Every Monday.
Type in BSIDE SHOW.NET. Woo. BSideShow.net.
Yo, representing the Project Blow, this abstract brew.
I'm Micah 9. Ooh. All daily mixed with Jism, high definition.
And you are tuned in to the BSideShow.net every Monday. Every Monday.
Type in BSIDE SHOW.NET. Woo. B-side.
We're back, man, in the building.
B-side, what's up?
The real Freeway Rick Ross right here in the building, man. Hey, look, man, we were just talking, but you know, I try to Netflix and chill with my girl sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Like, if not, I get yelled at and in trouble because I'm always working. But no, real talk though, I like watching documentaries and different things like that, and especially, you know, based on things that I've seen or whatever, hip hop stuff, true stories.
Yeah,
but you got something out there right now, man. Let the people know that.
Yeah. My doc is on Netflix. I trend Netflix for a couple weeks. I don't know if I'm still trending or not because I stopped paying attention to it.
Well, you probably will be after this.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Well, y'all go out and check it out. It's called Freeway Cracking the System. I produce about 65-70% of that show.
Nice.
So you're seeing my producer skills in effect. You know, it's a hell of a show. It's real, uncut, and you know, it's just kind of like laying everything out the way I saw it happen in my life.
And what is it? How many episodes and all that?
It's two. It's two
episodes?
Two
Okay.
shows. But I think they
shows.
run them both back to back.
Okay.
I think you can see them all at the same time on Netflix. You know, Netflix, they killing the game right now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Are you planning on making a movie from this, or?
Yeah. We want to do a TV show from the book. I just signed with 50 Cent and the guys who do Power.
Congratulations.
So we got that in the
Nice.
From someone who was illiterate.
Nah.
I mean, damn.
And now a
Congratulations.
producer.
Also, we should be shooting a movie this summer. Yeah.
You know I'm an actress, right?
Probably a good one too.
Yeah, see, there's another part.
I know you grabbed the cameras.
Hey.
There it is, right there. Hey, man. So how's that been taking on that and wearing that different hat as far as producer now?
Man, I love it, man. I'm just loving my life right now, man. I was like, wow, Rick, why you didn't know about this stuff when you was growing up?
Because you had to accumulate everything, you know?
Yeah, but you know what? They should have, I mean, the schools and our communities should offer kids multiple grounds of exposure. You know, we should be exposed to all the different things because they have our kids thinking that certain people are magical or like they're not human, you know, and we don't look at it as if they're just like us. And I think it's really, really important to know that you can do anything anybody else can do.
And also, too, I think they don't expose enough the fact that, like, there is things like other than being a doctor or a lawyer, like, you know what I'm saying? You could be in the entertainment business. You don't have to be the actor. You could be the director. You could be the guy behind the camera. But there's all these opportunities that kids don't know about.
And you know what? I'm glad you said that. One day you guys got to come down to my elementary school that I'm working with and help me out with the kids.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, man, that'll be so dope to come down because I go down, I talk to the teachers, you know, and let the teachers know how important their job is because, you know, a lot of times nobody really tell them, you know, how valuable they are to society because they don't get paid.
Plus they're underpaid. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. And they're underpaid.
Yes, they don't get the respect they deserve.
For us to go down and let them know, look, we appreciate what y'all doing with the babies, you know, protect the babies, man. You know, because they the future. So I got to get y'all to come down to
Oh,
the
we
school
would love
one day,
to.
man.
Hey.
Yes, anytime.
I'm down.
anytime.
I'm down with that for
Yeah.
reals, man. And we
Anything
said
for
it
the
on there.
kids.
Like I don't care. I'm down with that for reals.
Yeah,
for-
we getting ready to do a fundraiser for uniforms for them because some of the kids don't have money to get uniforms. So we're gonna do that. And I got some people working with me. You know, I hooked up with Will.i.am.
Dope,
That's
dope,
awesome. He's
dope.
a great spirit.
Yeah.
Will.i.am.
So you know, we just trying to, man, like we just want to change the whole environment, man. Cause you know, right now in America, man, it's all about guns and killing and
Tough times right now.
yeah, you know, we need some more camaraderie. You know, like we all like
Love.
we just
want
want to
love.
And
just
even
want to
if-
chill,
Yeah.
you know, peace. You know, like
They might not show it like on the news. They might want to show that negative shit, but we are gonna, you know, everybody get together and make some good things happen, man. And that I'm glad that you said that, man. It's really dope. And I'll be happy to be part of that school thing as well, man. So one more thing commend you on is you took the things you've been through and what you were facing, and you turned that around, and now it's about bringing that positive side to it, especially for the youth, bro.
yeah,
That's dope.
Yeah, I mean that's really what it's
Congratulations.
all about. It's about the kids. You know, once you live your life, you have fun. You know, I mean, I don't know if it's anything else I can do. You know that.
Right.
Right, you kind of feel like you have a responsibility now to like teach.
Exactly.
That's
exactly.
dope. That's dope.
And
Make
that's
sure
why
you
I
guys
wrote
get the book.
That's why I wrote the book, so that I could teach people that I won't be able to see. That's why I did the documentary. So, you know, there's people that I won't be able to come and touch and sit down with. And they'll still, you know, kind of get that experience from me by going and watch the documentary, reading the book. And I got another book, too, already done, too.
What's that one?
It's called Riding with Rick. It's my
Right.
first 6 months out of prison.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that's right.
Free.
That's right. Hey, but and taking that from the writing and the production side, being a producer, man, that's really dope, man. There is things everybody can do. Find your talent, do that shit, man.
Right.
Yeah, you got, just love what you're doing.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? Just love it and enjoy it and go for it. Don't worry about what other people think about you. You know, because a lot of times when you start doing alternative careers, you know, even your own parents will criticize you and say, you need a real job, you know, but they never know, you know, what's going to come of it. And if you're not living your dreams, and then if something goes wrong, and then you were like, man, I never really got to live my dream. You know, I never really got to do what I really wanted to do.
And it's better not to, like, yeah, it's better to go all out and do what you can than, like, thinking about, man, if I only would have stuck to this or I would have done that.
No
yeah, man, that
doubt.
makes you feel worse later, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Hey, where can they get the book and all that stuff, man?
Oh, they can go to the book. I mean, they can go to my website and get the book at freewayRickyRoss.com.
That's right.
Also, my new sweatshirt is out. You know what I'm saying?
Freeway.
They can grab the
Gear.
sweatshirts.
Is
on
that
there.
all on the website too?
That's on the website
Okay.
too. My hats will be coming soon.
Right.
So you know, we just grinding, man. You know, street grinding. You know, we didn't start with much.
Good.
You know, we started with a couple $100. With you know, we getting there.
Parlaying it to bigger
Well,
things.
I'm so curious musically. Who were you listening to like when you were out there? The
Right
80s.
now, in the 80s, wow, all kind of
Hip
stuff.
hop wise.
I mean, Rick James, Parliament Funkadelics,
Nice.
who else? Run DMC, like everybody else, LL Cool J.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
It was a array, you know what I'm saying? Sugar Hill Gang, you know. I used to love Sugar Hill Gang, you know. Doom, boom, how did that go? I can't think of it, but I used to love that song, man.
I know which one you're talking about.
We'll probably play that maybe karaoke at the end of the show or something. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's what's up, man. Thank you for
Jump
coming
on
through.
it. Jump on it. It was that one.
I remember that
Yeah,
one.
that's the one. Sugar Hill
She
Gang.
also DJs too.
I
So
love
yeah,
doing, I
she'll
love
be
doing
playing-
the funk sets. You know, and I go roller skating, and that's what I listen to. All the
Yeah.
Parliament and all that
You
stuff.
be on it. You be on it.
Be
Yeah.
on it. Oh, okay. Ivania has a question.
When you were locked up, was there like a particular artist that you were listening to that kind of got you through all the hard times?
Wow. I mean, I really fed off of hip hop. You know, I really got in tune with hip hop once I went to jail. You know, me and Harry was Sellies, the guy who loaned Suge the money to start Death Row. We were Sellies. So I really got into it real heavy from a business aspect at that time. But, you know, I mean, I used to listen to Belle Biv DeVoe. Who else was cracking? KRS-One. Rakim, I love Rakim. You know,
Rakim,
Beastie
man.
Boys.
Hell
I
yeah.
mean, just the whole hip hop. You know, we was just hip hoppers. You know.
Rakim and Eric B about to go on another tour soon, man. I can't wait to see when
They
they
on
come
tour
back
right
over
now.
here.
I
Yeah.
talked to Eric B the other day.
Oh,
too.
did you?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I ate about I think it's like 3 years ago now. Rakim, he did a show in Universal City, and I got to host that shit. That was an honor
was
for
dope.
me, bro.
That was
So
dope.
I want to see him when they come
I
back.
met Rock in New York one time. I was at an event and I ran into Rock's Mad Love. He showed me Mad Love.
People's favorite rapper's favorite rapper right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he
So-
dope. He dope.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, thank you for coming through once again. And the website, you can get everything across the board from the book to the new gear and all that stuff. man.
FreewayRickyRoss.com.
FreewayRickyRoss.com.
Also, you can follow me on social media at Freeway Ricky on Twitter and Instagram, and Freeway Rick Ross on Facebook. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for having me
Yeah,
on.
love your
thank
story.
you, sir. Hey, you know what? We actually have some. We got some gear in front for you too before you leave. So make sure you get that. Hey, and also, I also wanted to mention La Conecta Quality Catering's in the building, man. There's also some ribs, and I saw mashed potatoes. I think you had coleslaw or something over there. Oh, he's
garlic
describing
bread.
it all like fancy, and I sound like man.
He
We're
gets
gonna let
down.
him. We're gonna let him come describe it and how he made it and all that shit. Cause I don't do it justice. I just know how to eat it. That's it. Hey, we'll be right back after this next video, man. We also got Hollow Vision in the building, man. DJ Gummie's here, man. B-side.